Hello, everybody. Hi, viewers, and hello, Funny. So, we are back again, and this time we are not back with any lesson plans or any, teaching methods or methodologies. But I think we are back with something really, really important and much required, and often asked by teachers who are planning to apply jobs abroad. No, we are not really talking about how to create a curriculum vitae. It's not that, but it's about introductory video. How to create your own introductory video, and nowadays it is a mandate, especially if you plan or you want to apply for teaching jobs abroad. So I welcome Pani with me, and Pani has everything set as because he is one of the applicant and he himself is working on such videos because I guess you have been applying already, Funny, or is it that you will be applying?
Yes, I have started applying today itself.
Wonderful, lovely. And yes, I still get many requests from my ex-students, my ex-trainees as June, what should we talk about, in our introductory video? Can you guide us? So on this note, let's begin. And I'm June, back with Funny. And before I start, once again, please kindly subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon. Well, so Funny, what is the first question that you would like to ask, which you think is very helpful for our viewers as well? And that's a common, uh, questions and concerns from the teachers, from the new teachers, inexperienced teachers.
Yes, I would like to start with the most common question. What should be the content of the video and the duration of the introductory video?
Valid question, isn't it? What should be the content? Okay, so the content is all about you. That reminds me about the lesson plan about me. So, yeah, this time it's all about you. See, whenever you plan to write or to say anything in front of the camera, and that is about yourself, ask a question to yourself from the employer's point of view. If you're the recruiter, okay, and you want to hire a fine educationist, fine teacher, don't worry about the experience or inexperience, right? What are the basic qualities that you would look into that teacher? Because when there are 10, 20, 30 applicants, and the recruiter will have to choose you. I mean, you want the recruiter to choose you, you want the recruiter to set eyes on you. That means put yourself into their shoes. So what exactly you want to see in that individual, and that's exactly what you need to present in the video. So ask this question first, honestly. Okay, don't just look for ready-made answers. Of course, I am going to tell you and share what exactly you should be delivering in the video. However, this is a good way to also prepare your content to ask that if I am the boss, okay, and I have to choose somebody, what exactly I want to listen to, okay, what exactly I want to hear. So the content, Funny, first and foremost, who am I? That means my name. Where am I from? Okay, and of course, my name, my age, where am I from, as in which country, state, and what is your highest education qualification, right? So always start with the highest education qualification. If you are pursuing a particular course, then you must say the same in the video that you are pursuing a certain course and you're expected to graduate or to complete on a certain date. So you must mention that. Then you come on to that why teaching. Very important, why teaching. And please don't come up with very cliched answers. I love children. I've always wanted to teach since childhood. Teaching has been my passion. Of course, that can be your passion, but whenever you are stating that why you want to teach, you must think of a reason that will come across as making a huge difference in the society or into the minds of the learners. Are you getting what I'm saying? Funny. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's very important. As in, like, if I have chosen teaching as a profession, that what exactly I am capable of doing, because teaching is not about teaching. So if I'm capable about, helping my learners to enjoy the process of learning, and that's what I want to spread. I can always teach, but I have that ability to induce the excitement for learning, to build the curiosity for learning. And I want to transform those minds. I want to build the curious minds, and I want to see them transform over the period of time. That what actually hits, any person. Because these answers, oh, I have a passion, I've always wanted to teach since childhood, my mom was a teacher, my entire family was into teaching. I mean there's nothing wrong, mind you, there's nothing wrong in saying that, but to say something which is a class apart is always catch the ears. Are you getting my point? Because when I'm watching 10, 12, 15 videos, most videos will appear the same. And if I have to make my videos different, so if I'm watching as an employer, I'm watching so many videos and I'm quite tired, and I have to listen to the same old thing, same old voice pitch. For me, it's like, hey, what's new about you? So the first thing when you say hello, with a bright smile, a smiling face, and not fake smiles of practice, like hi. That hi with a big smile will immediately catch the attention and like, wow. So let me watch. Okay, so what does she or he has to say, right? Why you want to teach, as in what significant changes you can bring in the world of education or into the minds of the learners. And the next is that if you are in particularly applying, for a certain country, that this video will be sent to so and so country, then you have to have some knowledge about the culture, and you have to state that you are adaptable and how culture is so important to be a part of education. So somebody who wants to experience new culture, and you can actually mingle, and you have the ability to amalgamate, okay, as quick as possible, and you want to explore that culture, you have that keenness. So that also kind of helps them, or rather builds their interest to listen to you. And then definitely don't forget to mention about their institution. So you must do a little research about the school, institution, or the organization, and just 2 line or 1 line as why you particularly want to be a part of that institution. Country, okay, this is the reason. But in your organization, I want to apply in particularly because, and make it sound genuine. So overall, your video should not be more than 1 or 1.5 minutes to be precise. Rate of speech, moderate. It shouldn't be like, hello, my name is June and I'm from India and my qualification that I'm a TESOL graduate. No, okay? So moderate rate of speech and neither too slow. Hello, my name is June and I am, no, it's neither that, okay? Your speech or your your speech should not have any influence of your mother tongue. Nobody is expecting you to speak in a British accent or an American accent, but neutral English or neutral accent is what the globally people look for. Okay, so practice enough. If you think you have certain issues, or that there are a pronunciation which is bit unclear, it's good to practice in advance. Stand in front of the mirror and have a practice. Write your speech. Say it in front of the mirror or record it first and see how much time it's taking. Now you might say that what if I make my video for 2 and 2.5 minutes long? Well, you can. There's nothing wrong about it. Um, to make it 2.5 minutes long means you also talk about your hobbies. What is it that keeps you interested apart from teaching? Yes, you can always talk about your hobbies. However, it's very important to keep in mind that just talking randomly about your hobby, funny, it doesn't help. Uh, Whatever your hobbies are, I'm as an employer, okay, it's fine. I mean, there's no harm in listening to it, but how is it going to help your profession? Right? So, for example, I have a hobbies of learning so many languages. I'm just giving you an example. So my hobby has taught me over the years that what are the hindrances and obstacles a language learner faces and how to overcome it. And that's I can easily use it in my classroom when I'm applying as a language teacher. Get it? Um, I have a ear to music, and I make sure that in a day I spend 2 hours, 3 hours in listening to music. Okay, that's great. But so how do you think this quality can help um, in teaching? So whatever your hobbies are, please think for a while that how can you associate to teaching? That will make the video more interesting. And that will give me, uh, it's like more brownies. You will be adding more brownies to the video, making the recruiter, the employer think, okay, that's interesting. So your first, the victory point is to make the employer think, would like to interview this candidate. I would definitely want to speak to this person more. I want to know more. So that point is important. By looking at your video, nobody is guaranteeing you a job, or the employer doesn't decide to give you a job. However, unless you are extraordinary and they feel that we don't even need to look at your demo video, I mean, that's like rare, your luck. But your video should be powerful enough to make the employer think that, hey, I want to talk to you guys. You're interesting. You seem to be promising. That should be. So now usage of hands. You can use your hands. Perfect. But not like this. Okay. Also, when you're using the hand, ensure that how much, because when I know, like person like me, when I'm actually standing in front of the class, I use a lot of my hands. But when I'm actually in front of the camera, there's not so much of hands which I use. I do, but comparatively less. Okay, so that's one. So it should not cover your face, and your hand gesture should not be too distracting. Wear something formal and nice and presentable, and make sure that you have a blank, as in a wall, a plain backdrop. Always helps. Uh, a clear picture, and not something that which is like not cannot be seen clearly. So
All
that's
right.
that. I hope I'm not missing out on anything. Am I? I mean, do you have any questions in mind?
No, not as of now, but I'm sure this
Okay.
video will help me as well as all the viewers to create the best introductory video for their jobs.
So you feel that this video and whatever I've covered is good enough, because I know you are one of them who are working on introductory videos. So you can give me the best feedback, and I'm sure you can be the spokesperson in behalf of our viewers.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay, great. Yeah, so see, one more thing funny. There's lots that you can talk about, but those areas is better to talk when you're on the interview, when you're actually like, when they're taking you Skype interview, some areas should be reserved for those moments and not to be shared on the introductory video. So when I would like to know you more, remember your introductory video should create that curiosity, that eagerness to want to know this person. And let the recruiter visualize you that, how do you think this person, I can imagine him or her in the classroom. However, I would like to know more. And by saying that I would like to know more, that's the time when they want to know about certain, let's say, incidents that might have taken place in your life and how you've handled it. So you should, the moment you get an interview call, you should be prepared with one or two, incidents. Even if you've not have had an experience, just prepare one, where you can talk about a situation, that how you have handled that situation, which depicts you as a person who is quick in thinking, who doesn't panic, who is calm and composed, who is creative in nature, okay, and who is always looking to make things better than what it was yesterday. Just remember these points and think of those one or two situations when it comes to Skype or a Zoom interview.
Oh
And
yeah.
then your lesson demo, of course, that's that. That remains. So it's just a lesson demo or anything, whatever they tell you, they tell you. So basically, it is often like this, it's a 3-stage. Your first comes the introductory video, your CV, and then they might want a demo. And if they like the demo, then they want to interview you, or sometimes it's the other way around. They might want to interview you, and they're very happy and they really want to offer you a job, but it's just that they still want to see a quick short demo.
All right.
That's how it is.
That was a very intensive description about the introductory video.
Well, I'm glad.
I hope all our users or viewers will get help from this video.
I
Thank
hope
you so
so.
much.
And please, yeah, thanks to you, Funny, and thank you all. And please don't forget to leave your valued comments, because if there is something more that you want to know how to make an introductory video, and what are some other points that I might have just, I don't know if I've omitted any. And if you have any questions, please write it on the comment section so that we can help you better with our next videos. So on that note, bye-bye. Thank you. Okay. Have a great time. And yeah, we'll be back with
All
our
right.
next video and more videos in the future. So thank you.